Good evening, everybody. How is everybody out there in Facebook land? You guys caught me. I was checking out my copy of the new catalog. I haven't had much time, so I was up here this afternoon getting ready to go live, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to take a good look at this. So I started taking a good look at the new catalog, but I can't show it to you guys. The only thing I can show you is the cover, but if you want to see what's inside and you want to get your hands on one of these catalogs, just let me know. If I am your demonstrator, I'd be happy to get you one. And if I'm not your demonstrator and you need a demonstrator, let me know and I will get you a catalog. But it's going to go live just around the corner. We only have a couple more weeks to go. And I have my order of catalogs ordered. I just have to get them in. And when I get them in, I will make sure you get one. So welcome, welcome. This is my coffee and a card. I normally go live at 8:30 on Sunday mornings, but I had a lot going on this morning, so I decided to postpone. So if you're out there, say hi. I was part of a team meeting yesterday. I am part of the Hoppy to Be Stampers team. My upline is Linda Hunt, and she does what she calls a mystery card during our team meeting. She does basically the same thing that I do. That's where I got the idea for my mystery card nights, and she tells us to gather the supplies, and then she demonstrates the card, and then we make the card with our supplies, and then we share it, and it's so much fun. I have to say, she said yesterday it's one of her high points to her team meeting, and I have to say it is also one of my high points of her team meetings. I do enjoy it, and I just think it's a real lot of fun. So I have scheduled a mystery card night for me this Wednesday night. So go to my Stamping with Julia Facebook page under the events, and you will see the event there. And there's a list of materials to gather. And after you're done, you gather all your materials. Meet me here live Wednesday night at 7:30, and we are going to make a card together. So, and then what I'm going to do afterwards is I'm going to make a post with the pictures of my cards, and then in the comments underneath that, you'll be able to post pictures of the cards that you made. So, with that being said, let's get right to it. So, the list of materials that she told us that we had to have was a 4 1/4 by 11 piece of cardstock. I am going to be using pieces and parts of the Frames and Flowers Specialty Designer Series paper and kit that is in the annual catalog. And I did look this up, and it did say that it's still available and it's not on the last chance list, but I haven't seen it in the new catalog, so I don't know. Like I've said before, sometimes things might be going to online once the catalogs switch over. So you need a 4 1/4 by 11 piece of paper, cardstock. You needed a 4 by 5 1/4 piece of DSP. You needed two 3 by 4 pieces of DSP. I'm using the same. And then you needed two 2 3/4 squares of cardstock. Alrighty, so you're going to need whatever scoring utensil you like to use. I like to use our cutter. Hey, Miss Sandy, how are you? So then you're going to come in here and we are going to score this at, let's get my cutter out of the way right off the bat. You're going to score this at 5 1/2, and then you're going to bring it over and score it at 2 1/8. Okay, just like that. Okay, so we have these two score lines. Now you're going to turn it this way, and up here where you just scored that 2 1/8, you're going to go over and you're going to measure 2 1/8, and you're going to take a pencil and you're going to make a light little mark right there in the groove of your cutting board there. Okay, and then we're going to turn this at an angle, and we are going to cut from, oh, my angles here. We are going to cut from that little mark that we just made down to the end of the score of the 2 1/8 area. So I'm going to line those up and just line them up really good. And when I get it just where I want, I'm going to bring this over here. And now I do want my cutting blade. I'm going to cut an angle like that. Okay. Now I'm going to take that same one, and we're going to cut from that score mark up here to that little pencil mark that we made. And when I get it lined right up, we're going to go ahead. So you're going to make yourself a point, okay? So now we're going to take the places where they were folded, where they're scored, rather. I'm going to bring myself in a bone folder, and we're going to go ahead and burnish that. We're going to flip this over this way, and we're going to burnish that really good. All right, so there's our card base. Now we're going to decorate. So let's see, I'm going to use this. We're going to put this on this side and the inside here. Okay, and this is one of our 3x4 pieces. And we're going to put that over here. Right there. Then we're going to put that other 3x4 piece over here. Just like that in here. Now, we're going to take those little squares, and I'm going to stamp on these. Now, you want these to be diamonds, not squares. So when you're stamping on them, remember that. So I'm going to grab You're the Best, and I need a block here. Or Best Wishes, not You're the Best. Best Wishes. Best wishes could be used for birthdays or whatever, right? What, are we all by ourselves, Sandy? Looks like we are. All right, so we're going to turn that at an angle. We're going to go ahead and we're going to stamp Best Wishes right there in the middle. Now, this is from the With You in Mind stamp set, and this, I just saw it in the new catalog, so this is carrying over. All right, so now because I opened a new liquid glue, so I'm going to try to go very gently. But I like to use the liquid glue because we're doing points. And so I find that I get the glue right in the point, and then it works really good. So you're going to take this and you're going to lay this right in there. And I'm going to line up my points with my fold. And it does leave a little border. Okay. It's nice to be able to use 4x12 pieces of DSP to make a card. Yes, ma'am. So there's that. That's going to be the front of my card. Now, this guy, I can go ahead, because he's going to go on the inside. And so I'm going to put a little adhesive on the back side of him. I'm going to lay this over like this. And I'm going to lay this right on here, adhesive side up, and line it up with my other square or diamond shape. And I'm going to bring this right over, and I'm going to lay that just like that. Okay. And then that is going to be on the inside of my card for you to write on, or you could write, or stamp more things on the inside. But there you have it. Isn't that fun? I thought it was pretty fun, which is why I decided to show it to you guys. All right, so now I'm going to come in here. Now this thing came with, I think it's like 3 sheets of DSP, and then it comes with a couple of sheets of punch outs of frames and all these different fun things. So I'm looking for some stuff to decorate with here. And let's see what I can find in here. Oh, look at this. Wouldn't that be fun to decorate with? Got like this little, that'd be fun to put on a different one. Wouldn't that be cool? All right, that's not going to work for the one that I have. I kind of like that. Let's see what else I have. Oh, this would be fun. Look at this. This would be fun on the outside. And then stamp your sentiment on the inside. Oh, I like that a lot. Oh, I'll be making another one. because I already stamped my thingy. Let's see what I got here. I got lots of stuff in here. I love this color, the colors in this a real lot. Let's see. Here's some more little guys. I kind of like that. Do I like that on the outside? I think I like that. Now I want some flowers. Don't I have any flowers? Sorry. Guess I should have went through this earlier and picked out what I wanted. I didn't realize I had so much stuff in here. Alrighty. Oh, here we go. I like that. All right. So let's go ahead and put a little adhesive right there for that guy on the corner. Let's put him right there. And then let's grab a dimensional. We need to cut this apart. And let's put this on the back of this with a dimensional. And then put him over top. There we go. Now, I think I want to put something on that inside one too. I think I have this one to put over there. Well, it kind of gets lost in the, well, we could put it over there. Well, that might kind of cool. So there's all kinds of different things, but I think I'm just going to leave that right on the outside. But isn't that fun? So I have another one cut out here to show you, because I wanted to mention to you that, as you know, during this time of transition to the catalogs, we have a lot of things on our last chance product list. Okay, so I really want you to be going there and checking out all your last chance stuff. Oh, we have some more people. Hi, Patricia. Hey, Chels. Hi, Chloe. Long time no see. Yeah. So anyway, so here's my first sample for you. I forgot what Linda called this. It's a diamond something, maybe diamond Z-fold. I don't remember anyway, but that's our card. But so I had another one cut out here for you. So if you missed my assembly in the first one, you can catch it on this one. So the reason I wanted to show you this one too was if you're looking to hype up your or doll up your squares a little bit, if you use the large square in the stylish shapes, it will work too. Okay, because it's 2 3/4. So for this one, that's what I have done. Now this fun paper is from, and I have all my pieces and parts out here for my mystery card too. So this is To Market 12 by 12 DSP. I bought this paper, but I did not buy the rest of the suite that is in the annual catalog. But I really like this paper, and you can see it's got veggies on the other side. And we've got some flower bouquets, but I'm going to use the little flowers and that. So let's bring in my cutter and my scorer. Let's get this guy out of the way. All right, so this time we're going to do the same thing. We're scoring at 5 1/2. All right, and then we're going to bring it over at 2 1/8 and score again. Then we're going to turn it this way and put it at 2 1/8. And we're going to grab our pencil again. And right at the cutting groove, we're going to make a little mark. Oops, I kind of went off on my little mark there. So at the cutting groove, which is over here a little bit, I was over a little too far. And that 1/8 of an inch will make a difference, or 1/16 of an inch. Okay, then we're going to turn it this way. We're going to line up that little mark that we just made with our pencil to the end of our score mark here. And we're going to go right ahead and cut it right off, okay? And then we're going to turn it this way. And now we're going to do to the point to the score mark. make sure we have it lined up good. Whoops. We want to line it up perfectly. And go ahead and cut that. And that's going to give us what looks like a big giant pencil. Okay. Then you're going to take your bone folder. So this gets folded back. And then this gets folded this way. Okay. Take your bone folder and just go ahead and give those a nice burnish. Okay, and then let's just go ahead and put our paper on. So we're going to put the flowers on the inside here. I kind of like the veggies too. Isn't that kind of neat with the veggies? But I cut out flowers to decorate with, so we'll do it this way. So this paper is on the last chance list, and it is at a bargain. It is $8.75 for a package, normally $12.50. So if you're looking for some bargain deals, that's where you want to check them out. All right, now our plaid we're going to put on the others. These are our 3x4 pieces. One there. And then one on the inside. I didn't write it down either, Sandy. I wrote down our challenges for next month, but I didn't write that down. It's okay. It's all good. All right. So I have that all set up. Now I'm going to stamp my sentiment on here. But before I do that, I grabbed some garden green paper. I am going to grab the bow punch. And this is on the last chance list. And it also says that it's not available. So I'm not sure if they're waiting for some to come in or if it's just not going to be there anymore, because what we have been seeing is that they just, you know, it's not available anymore, but it didn't say that it, you know, I wasn't really sure what that meant. So I'm hoping I'm not showing you something that you can't get, but I do like this punch, and it probably will stay in my collection. The other thing that I grabbed was, what did I do with it now? This is also on the last chance list, and this is the Flowers of Beauty stamp set with the dies. And I grabbed this dies because I wanted these flowers. A, because it cut out a bunch all at one time, and B, because it was going to be on the last chance list. Sandy says it's coming in, so she's got the in. She knows what's going on. All right, so I'm going to take the bigger flowers and I'm going to lay them down here. And then I'm going to take the smaller flowers and we're going to take a little bit of glue. And I'm going to try to do a little because this is a new bottle. So the whole thing about when it's a new bottle is that you just have to go with a real gentle touch. That's the trick. Now I'm going to offset these little guys and put them on top of the big guys. And I should have done my glue like over to one side because the little guys have a hole in the center. But we'll lay these down for now on top of each other. And then I'm going to grab my embellishment bucket and see if I can find some embellishments to put in the centers of these, even if it's just rhinestones. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's see what I can find in the embellishment bucket. All right, let's see. What's we got here? I guess I don't have any rhinestones open. Oh, I do. Look at that. We got some rhinestones. All right, let's just grab my take your pick tool. Rhinestones, I'm pretty sure, are carrying over. Rhinestones have been a go-to for a really long time. And one of the reasons they are popular is because you can take the blends and you can make them different colors. So you can take our alcohol markers and you can color these. You just have to be careful, go light touch, because some of these do have a little bit of a sharp edge. Not sharp edge, but sharp enough that on that end of your blending brush, it might fray it a little bit. So you're going to want to be careful. All right. So I know I'm probably going over on my time. I am. I'm trying to go faster here. Okay. Flowers are ready to go. All right, let's go ahead and stamp our salutation. I am using thank you. I just re-inked this pad and I was finding that I was getting light and dark, so that was why I was dancing around as I'm putting the ink on. So let's do thank you right in the center. Perfect. I'm doing that with the garden green. Now, let's take that liquid glue. Let's put this together. This card has a very spring carrot kind of vibe. Yep. That's what happens when you do garden green and pumpkin pie together, right? All right, so we're going to lay this right down. Line up my 2 points. Oops, it slid a little bit. All right. Then we're going to put some adhesive on the back of this guy. And we're going to lay this right on top of it like that. Line it up. Bring our card over and lay it down. And there you have it. Perfect. Now let's decorate. So on this one, I thought about doing, let's do it over this way. So let's do this. Let's go this way. All right. Let's put a little bit of glue. Let's go like this. Okay, now, I know I have some mini dimensionals here somewhere. Here we go. Let's put some mini dimensionals on the back of this guy. Let's do one. Two. Cool. I think I might actually, let's cut this part. Let's do one up there. Yeah, let's do that. Oops, this is the back side. One more dimensional. I'll do 3. How do you like it? There you go. So, and I'm going to save those because I might make another one. So there you have it. Hello, doing your Friday night card booking, bookbinding. So easy card design. Oh, nice. Thanks. Oops, I got a little bit of glue over here, and I have my little glue eraser here, which I'm so bummed that we don't sell those anymore because I think they're really good. And sometimes I have my sticky on my fingers and it gets everywhere. All right, so here you have it. We have this one, and really fun. I like this layout a lot. Here was the one that I did at the team meeting yesterday with Linda. So you can see I used the birthday suite. Isn't that fun? So there you have it. So stop by Wednesday night. It's on my events on my Stamping with Julia Facebook page. I'm trying to get it on my calendar on my Stampin' Up page, but haven't gotten that far. But the list of materials and stuff, and then Wednesday night at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time will be right here, and we'll be doing a little mystery card night. So it'll be a lot of fun. Just grab your materials, and I will demonstrate it several times so that you will be able to so that you'll be able to follow along. If not, you can always watch the video and follow along that way afterwards. You're always welcome to watch things on the replay. Facebook only posts stuff now, videos and stuff for 30 days, I believe. I just got my little email the other day from them saying that they were going to delete some of my videos. So that's fine because my videos also are on YouTube. So you can go check out stuff on YouTube as well. Online exclusives, always check out all the fun stuff that we got going on online. This new catalog you're going to notice is a little bit smaller, but that's because we are utilizing having things online. So please, by all means, shop my online store. There's the little link right there. This paper pumpkin, I cannot wait to get because I just think it looks really cool. So I'm very excited for this one. I have my other paper pumpkin should be coming in anytime. Good night, Miss Chelsea. Good night, Miss Chloe. Thanks for spending the day with me today. I enjoyed it a lot. And I'll see you Tuesday, kiddo. All right. So I'm going to let you guys go. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. I hope you guys enjoyed my fun little card thing. Thank you so much for accommodating me and my family life and letting me go live in the evening instead of in the morning. It was fun to see you. Connie, it was fun to see you. So anyway, I hope all you guys are having a really good Sunday, and I wish you all best for the week. And I will be back Friday night with a Facebook Live on Friday night, but don't forget Wednesday night, we're going to do that mystery card night. So, all right, guys, you guys have a great rest of your night. As always, thank you for watching, and hopefully we'll all be stamping together real soon. Have a great one.